Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks live on Mondays. So, as you know, every Monday we go live with demos and techniques, except for when we don't. So, we are consistently inconsistent, so nobody can complain about that. Bye, Elise. Um, so, um, as you know, we just do the best we can. So today we are going to do things a little bit different. I know we do demos and techniques on Mondays, but we are never going to get through all of our auction style stuff that we have for sale. And so I'm drowning. I need to clean up. And I didn't do a demo. Let's be honest, I didn't do a demo. So here we are. Phyllis has two fabulous demos. So when she's feeling better, she's going to come in and do those demos. She's going to be demoing the wine bag, which is right here. You can see Christy made us several of them for shop samples. Look at how adorable those wine bags are. And this is one that Phyllis made me for my birthday. It had a bottle of wine in it, but the bottle of wine now is in my trash can. So they're super adorable, super easy. Like literally, you can make a wine bag. How long, Christy, does it take you to make a wine bag? 15-minute wine bag. So super cute gifts. I want to remind you that we are doing this Sunday. We're doing a Fabric Chick Zoom stitch along. We're still working on the Christmas trees. So you guys all got the kits or the patterns for that wanted to join. So we have a follow-up this Sunday, the 25th. If you didn't join for the first one, most of us made the Christmas tree the first day and started on the wine bags. There's still a cute little fabric bowl that Christy, have you finished it? So Christy's still in the process of making it. She's been out of town. So right here, Roger, you can show them. We've got a cute little Christmas tree village. We've got wine bags. So we're working on our Christmas gifts. So we're hoping that you'll work on them and you'll make them and you'll put them into a box and save them. So if you're new to joining us, we typically do a sale on Wednesday, but today we're going to do an auction style sale to get rid of the rest of the stuff under my table, but we're also going to do a regular sale. So a lot of you joined our Hollyhock class this morning. So if you didn't join it and you want to join, hey, Peggy, how are you? I'm glad you made it back safe. Hi, ladies. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you on here. Okay, well, welcome everybody. It's been kind of a crazy day. I had so many, Brenda was in here filing and organizing from last August because I couldn't find some paperwork that I needed. So Brenda's got me all organized. Christy's been here just trying to keep things together. So it's been kind of a crazy day. I know, surprise sale. So anyways, if you didn't join us for the Virginia Robertson Hollyhock House technique class this morning, you can still sign up. You'll still get access to the Zoom. So all of the Zooms, even if you can't make it each month, they will be posted on the private Facebook page, which we have created. I just need to send you guys the link for. So the quilt behind me is the Hollyhock House pattern and quilt. There's a smaller version and a larger version. And also Virginia gave us all kinds of ideas of taking individual blocks and turning them into pot holders or turning them into pillows or pin cushions or whatnot. So it's going to be a fun year with Virginia. I know, Katie. Christy Lee holds us together. Thank goodness. So if you didn't get the pattern and you want the Hollyhock pattern, it's S824 for $33. And if you want to sign up for the class, it's S825. And then we'll send you the link for today's class, and then you'll be able to do the rest of the classes live. Connie, I'm glad you loved the class this morning. I'm telling you, Virginia is one of she really was one of the founders in the quilting industry since the quilting movement of the late 70s, early 80s. So she's a treasure. We're really lucky to have her. So S824, $33 for the pattern, S825 to enroll you in the class. For those of you who took the class and wanted, a lot of you are using your own stash. We do have a starter kit, although it's on back order at the moment because we're waiting. Olive case pre-cuts. So we put a layer cake into the kit. The pre-cuts are all on back order. So so if you want blenders for backgrounds, this is a collection that we have. It's more of a rose goldy peachy background. And if I promised you anything and haven't delivered it, please let me know, because it's been kind of crazy trying to hold down the fort by myself. Karen is probably going to be out till September-ish. Her husband had surgery. So we're waiting. So we're just kind of muddling our way through. So S0801 is a collection of just some really great blenders. This one I love. If you see something you love, we might still have it on the block, but we might not. So these are more peachy rose gold. So S0801, if you want 1 yard collections, it's $132. Half yards is $66. Back quarters is $38.50. And if you just want quarter yards, I think it's $35. So just put in if you want quarter yards or back quarters. But then this was on for Wednesday sale. So if you want it today, you can have it today. Well, not really, because I'm not going to mail it today. But this one just came in. These are all art gallery. So the peach ones are art gallery. These are in this fabulous green color, which I think would look great behind, you know, like today she was demoing a bird and it was on a kind of a florally background or a flower. What was it she was demoing today? And I was like, oh my gosh, this green would be perfect. I only know because I folded these into fat quarter bundles last night. So I've already thought of a billion projects that I want to make with this collection. So these are great backgrounds. So S028, 1 yards is $120, half yards is $60, fat quarters is $37.50, and quarter yards is $35. If you see anything that you want just certain pieces of, just let us know. And then, because I know Ann Lindenmeyer wanted, and I don't know if Ann got on. Oh, she is. Ann, you know what I loved? I loved putting the strips onto the fusible and getting those ready in advance. So then we have, and we'll do this throughout the year because you guys are going to need to add to your stash, but you can never have too many black and whites. You know, if you notice Virginia's color fabric wall, she had a whole section of black and whites. So she uses black and whites quite a bit. She had these behind the appliques. It would be great if you're going to do pot holders. Here's a fun one with zippers. So these are just great backgrounds or prairie points or whatnot. So this is S0822, 1 yards, $120, half yards, $60, back quarters, $37.50, and quarter yards, $35. Which one? She said SO17 and SO18. Back quarters. But the numbers are like 18. Oh, SO17, SO18. Oh, yeah, Mary Beatty, you're going to need to put the right number down. We don't even have an 18 or a 17. Okay, so I'm going to go over the numbers one more time so Mary Beatty knows. Mary, did you just get up from a nap? Because I'm super jealous if you did. Oh, she wants you to pick her out 4 from each group. Okay, we can do that, Mary. We can pick out 4 from each group. So S0822 is the black and white collection. So if you're new, you just type in S0822 and then just type in 1 yards, half yards, back quarters, or quarter yards. So we know which one to cut for you. So S0822 is black and white. So it's all of these. This one does have some metallic silver, and this one has some metallic silver. I'm not sure if you can see it very well. It's just what we have to deal with when we have the camera. And then she did do the one behind me. So in the class, the one she had on her design wall was more black and white, very vibrant. So this goes with this. Okay. And then S028 is the one with the, I think it's called, and I don't know how to pronounce it, Cillian green or something. Ceylon, Ceylon green. Oh. It's a funny green. What color green is this?
I think it's Celadon.
Maybe Celadon? I don't know. Okay, one of you who's smarter than me, what color green is this? It is, I would say I love this color green more than I love lime green. Because it's just kind of a more neutrally green.
Sea green.
It's like a seafoam green, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a blue green, but no blue. So S028, I might have made Christy pee her pants there. A celery, yes. I think Lynn, it is a celery green. I would agree with that.
So say that in like New Jersey accent. We'll pretend like she's here.
Yes. I know, we should bring her on live. Can we bring her on live? See if you can. Oh, spring green is good too. Kim Gilliland, you should have shown up. You could have co-hosted with me.
Pamela Sawyer's
it could
cooks
Vinny,
and they said sage.
It could. It's not really sage green. It's kind of a perkier green than sage.
I think on one of the boats it said sage.
Oh, Roger says that on one of the posts it says sage. On one of the bolts it says sage. So it might be, but I think it's almost more celery minty. Minty celery. So this one, and look at, here's the dandelions. I love it. So we're going to be showing you guys this on Wednesday because that was already on the sale here. See how we've got Wednesday? We're trying to get prepared. Don't ask us to do it 2 weeks in a row, though.
Please don't.
Poor Mary, she was up early this morning. I know. She had to get up for the 9 o'clock class this morning. Oh, that could be the number of fabrics in the collection, except for not, because there's the same amount in all of them. Not 17 and 18, only 10. Okay, let's see. It does look green on my computer. Don't events happen at 9 p.m.? Oh my gosh, more than 3/4 of those ladies would be asleep by 9 p.m., Mary Beatty. They are not night people. Double up on black and white.
How am I supposed to write all that?
Wait, what is that? Not the ones with more black. More white with black. Fat quarters. Double up on black and white. Not the ones with more black. More white with black. OMG, Ann. I'm going to call you, okay? I'm going to FaceTime you so you can pick out which ones you want. Real jobs. They totally get in the way, Kim. Okay, I think it's somewhere between sage and celadon. Yes, Dorothy? Celadon, yes.
Celadon.
Yes.
I was right.
Yes. I knew it was something with a C. I was partly right. Okay. Let's see. I know, Lynn. Where are we? How many different fabrics per collection? I think this one has S0801 has 11. I think the other two had 10.
Yes.
The other two had 10. So it's $12 a yard, $6 a half yard, and I think $3.75 a fat quarter. So quarter yards are a little bit less expensive than fat quarters because it's less time consuming. I know it is a quiz show. Number for the first set. Okay. So I have S0822. S0822 is for the black and white collection. There's 12 pieces in the black and white collection. I don't know if you can see it there. Okay. So this one, I think Virginia actually had behind one of her projects. So here is, this one has bird feet. This one's got zippers with a little bit of metallic. So even if you're not necessarily going to use it on this collection, it's just good stash builders because when you go to work on a project, if you don't have the right fabrics, you won't be able to get started. It's like your painter's palette. And then the Celadon Celery Perkier Green is S028, 1 yards, 120, half yards, fat quarters, quarter yards. So S028 is the Perkier Green. And then S0801 is the Rose Gold Real Neutrally color. That's the one that we have Devin's quilt made out of. So and the math is wrong here, girls, I'm going to say. On one of them. Oh, no, because this has 11. So, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
She was trying to blame me already.
Yeah. Okay. So then we have, I know you hate fat quarters, but this might be a good time for it. Lynn, I think that would be a good, fat quarters would be perfect. Okay, where's Max? I'm trying to make sure he doesn't bite you.
No, he's not going to bite me.
Okay.
If he does, you can take me to ER.
Okay. Okay, we're just going to give her the black and white collection. Okay, Ann, thanks for making our life easy. Okay, here's the gray collection. So the gray, we've got 2 of the same ones. That was totally me. I gave you 2 of the same ones.
I didn't even notice.
I know. So we'll find another gray, or we will subtract the price. We can just subtract the price. That way you know what you're getting.
So
Okay.
This isn't accurate.
So it's going to be $12 less. Okay, I'll do the math, but it's $12 less. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't know. So this is the grays. Tell them the numbers because sometimes I can't see the numbers.
The number what? Oh, SO821. SO821. And those are not the right prices because it's going to be 108. $6 less, so 54. Yeah. So it'll be $12 less, $6 left, $3.75 left, and $3 less. You're doing so many at once.
I know.
Like we can't.
Okay, and then here's the cream color. So while you're showing them the cream color, I'll bundle up the rose gold.
Okay. So this is the cream color. Beth picked this out herself, so you should buy it.
Yes. Well, I
sure.
picked them all out myself.
I know. She did a good job. She kept asking my opinion, but I kept on saying I don't really have one. So I think she did a great job. These are the cream ones. They're 10 in the collection, 120, 60, 37.50 for fat quarters, and $35 for quarters. Do you have any questions? Oh, Dorothy, she's going to post the link to the Zoom later. I'm sorry, but it'll be on the Facebook page that I made earlier today. And she also posts the homework. I don't remember what it is, but when Beth gets back, she can tell you.
Okay.
Hi, Peggy. All right, does anybody have any questions about the cream colored or the grays? Well, do you remember what the homework was that Virginia gave?
To make some blocks.
But what kind?
Applique blocks. And to try one block machine and one block hand and see what you really enjoy.
Okay.
So to make as many applique blocks like this as you can for this month. Yeah. Any of the applique, just so that you practice what she taught you today.
Dorothy wants you to post the link to the replay.
I'm going to. Oh my gosh, I'm dying here. Like literally, I did sit today to eat my lunch, which is probably the first time in 12 months that I've sat to eat my lunch.
And that's the truth, because every time I come, she never eats lunch with me.
No.
I have to eat alone.
I know.
On my 10-minute break that she gives me.
If you're lucky,
You get a
10 minutes.
break?
I get 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And I took it myself. Like, I didn't give her a choice.
Oh my goodness. Katie says she loves you, Roger. You're the best videographer.
Oh, thank you, but all that.
Honestly, it's a lot of practice. If you go back, I've gone back and watched our beginning ones, and they're not that fabulous.
I can produce it.
Okay.
You don't have
So,
to
for those of you that were in the Hollyhock class this morning, I have not posted the Zoom link so you can re-watch it. I will post it on Facebook. I might not post it today because I'm meeting somebody after this sale. But I will get it done maybe tonight, but maybe tomorrow. I can't make any promises at this point. So Lynn Bonner, I will get it either tonight or tomorrow morning. I will post the link. Christy's got it all set up. So I just have to post it. So we do have this fusible. It runs through your printer. So we're always looking for quick and easy ways. And Virginia showed us a lot of quick, easy tips because Virginia likes to get projects finished. She doesn't want any projects hanging over her head, as you can tell with her studio. You want to tell them what it does?
Yeah, but basically what you can do with the Hollyhock project, because I pulled the pattern out, you can pull it out, you can scan it in, or you can use your iPhone to scan it and take it and print it to your printer, and it'll print right off on the sheet, and the adhesive is already on the back, right?
Yes, yeah. So can you not just lay the pattern? I haven't opened the pattern. You can't just lay the pattern down on top of it? Is it pattern pieces?
You'd have to trace it.
Okay, so you're going to have to trace your patterns, but you could trace a bunch of your patterns that you're going to use over and over, trace them onto a piece of paper, and then you can photocopy it onto these already fused, and then just cut it out. So you don't have to trace 1,000 leaves. You just trace a bunch of different size leaves onto here, run it through your printer, and it's already traced. So you can use that 1 billion times.
Yes.
So that's probably what I'll do because I need all the quick steps I can get. And then this bucket of stuff for Virginia's class. We have template plastic. We have it in 2 different ways. So this is S814 for $1.69.
Well, this isn't just good for Virginia's class. This would be good for any
class. Anytime you need templates. So if you're, I know I started a project that was paper pieced, and I had to trace the pattern onto a piece of template plastic. We also have the Perfect Heat Resistant Template Plastic by Karen K. Buckley. So S813 is $10.95, and that is 4 8.5 by 11 sheets. Great for prepared edge applique, writable on both sides, easy to cut, ironable using a dry medium heat setting. Free tutorial at Karen K. Buckley. So S813 is $10.95.
And I use this for the Christmas tree because I wanted a stiffer pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get this and keep it in your stash, like I use mine all the time for different patterns.
Okay, so this is a little bit more pricey, but it is heat resistant. This one's only $1.69, so it's great for when you're not ironing. Let me read. S814 is $1.69 a sheet, and it's great for designing reusable template shapes. It does not say if it's heat resistant though. So I would venture to say it's probably not too heat resistant. You could use your pressing sheet on top of it and then it would be okay though for sure.
Does it say what size it is?
It's big. 18 by 12. So 18 by 12 for $169. If you're going to make circles, these would be good for that because it is heat resistant. You can make your own circles on here, or you can wait until we get the Karen K. Buckley perfect circles in. Those are on order. We should have them anytime. Here is the large scissors that Virginia demoed today, S810, $31.95. And what's the number on the printer paper? S826. 826.
That's my fault. She says I don't type it.
I told her she had to write it super big, like kindergarten big, but she didn't believe me. S810 is the big purple Karen K. Buckley scissors. S809 is the turquoise medium size. And S811 is the tiny ones.
Actually, she didn't tell me to the very end after I had written them all.
I know, but I'm sure I've said it before.
She probably has.
Okay, then we have Thread Magic. So you guys have bought Thread Magic from me before. Some of you have had it on back order. I think there's 2 of you that had it on back order. We have 3 different. I ordered every single one that they have. I thought there was 4.
No.
Okay.
So,
No, I don't see it in here.
Yeah.
So it's like the the Mary Poppins back box here. So we have 804 is
this is a regular Thread Magic, right?
yeah, but it has a thread cutter on the side here. So you run your thread through it and then you cut it. So you put your thread, you close it, run your thread through it, cut it there. I use this all the time with my hand the thread that I embroider with. It really does make your thread come through your fabric more like butter. So we have S804 for $12.99 is the big box. But we also have, because I know some of you like to put it on the side of your sewing machine. How is Thread Magic different than beeswax? Thread Magic is silicone. So beeswax is beeswax. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that would be the difference. One's silicone. I'm not sure how they work differently, Dorothy. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know.
We'll have to research that for you.
Yeah,
Dorothy,
Christy will get back to you.
We will get back to you.
Yes. So a lot of people have asked for the Thread Magic to put onto their sewing machines. So these little cubes go right onto your sewing machine, and then you can run all your thread through it. I have not experimented with it, but I do know that a lot of ladies come in asking me for it. So I think it might help even if you're using metallic threads, or sometimes when you're using the thicker threads, it shreds once it goes through your machine. So S805 $9.99 is for the cubes to go on your machine. And then we have a mixed pack. So this one is for your hand and your machine. Or if you're traveling and you don't want to take such a big container, you could just take a little container. So S820. You know we like to give it to you in every form that we have.
So I looked at this one that's 805, the one for your machine, and the designs or whatever. They have it on the side of the machine, and they also have it on the top for your bobbin. So I found that kind of interesting. So you could wind your bobbin with it.
Oh, so your bobbin thread goes through it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be handy.
So the 2-pack, maybe that's for the store.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do not know. I've had this bucket forever, probably 15 years.
They like it?
Yeah. Okay, so then we have.
It's for sale.
Yeah, everything's for sale here. 802 is $7.95. 802 is $7.95, and it is a fabric glue pin sew line, dries clear, water soluble, and you can put the refills into it. It comes with one refill. So S802 is $7.95 for the sew line fabric glue pin. So you saw Virginia demo with that this morning. And then, okay, Peggy, I knew you were good for something. She says that beeswax cracks and is not as smooth and keeps the thread much less fuzzy. So is beeswax better because it keeps the thread less fuzzy?
You want it to be, yeah, much, well, it does, yeah.
But she's saying the beeswax makes it less fuzzy.
Well, you want it to be less fuzzy.
I know. He thinks he's a human. That's the problem. Max now will not eat dog food. For a while there, he was eating cat food. He literally won't eat forever. Now I have to fix him an egg and me an egg every morning for breakfast. I hope eggs are good for him because that's the only thing he'll eat.
Do you make Roger an egg?
Hell no.
No. Roger's still asleep though.
Okay, well that's a good excuse.
Okay, so then we have some Roxanne's Glue Based It. This is also a good product for anytime you just need a little dab. I use it a lot with wool. Just a little dab and it will hold your wool in place. Another little trick, if you're going to add wool to your projects, because I know Virginia said we can use anything we want. Sometimes when I'm doing wool and I'm going to buttonhole stitch around it, I'll just staple it. So then I don't have to mess with glue or anything, but then you do have to pull the staples out. But S807 is, he's on top of the table. S807 is $6.95. Roxanne's Glue Based It.
It is exciting here at Fabric Chick.
You never know what to expect.
Dogs on the table.
I know. He thinks he owns the place. So we do have a Wonderfill variegated thread. It's a 30 weight. So Virginia talked about different weight threads. So the one she demoed today was a 40 weight, but this one's a great one. If you're going to do the buttonhole stitch around, I love the Mirage because it is a variegated, but it's not it's not computerized so that it's 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. A lot of times when you get the variegated threads, it's so regimented so that every 1 inch it changes colors. The Mirage from Wonderfield, it's a random variegate, so it'll be bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller. So for me, I like that better. So this one, this green S815 for $10.95. S815 is a great one for your leaves. And then, Brenda, how did you get home so quick? This one, S818, that one is a good one. If you're doing the bright colors, this will kind of just pull in your oranges and your purples. And then we just kind of went around the shop and tried to find things that you might need to just add to your stash so you have it when you need it. This is another great green. It's more olivey. So you can see the difference between the two greens. But you're going to have a lot of green going on in your project. So S819 for $10.95. And then we have this fun red one. So this is red and pink. Red and pink. S812. 812 is red and pink.
Is it red and pink?
Yeah, isn't that red and pink?
Oh, yeah. I thought we had one that was purple. That's why.
Well, we might not have gotten it yet. Nope, we don't. Okay. So then we have this one, which is the one I used on the quail. So a lot of you probably have this in your collection already, okay? So S817 is $8.95.
But we did the ladder stitch with the quail, didn't we?
No, we did buttonhole stitch with the
buttonhole
quail.
stitch, that's right.
Uh-huh.
So
So S819, so they'd be the same stitch that they're going to do here. So this is if you want your thread to show. If you want your thread to make a statement, these are threads that you would want to add to your collection. If you want your threads to be invisible, then you want a finer embroidery thread, like a 60 weight. So the variegated threads, you're paying extra money for them. So the variegated, you want the threads to pop and accentuate your quilt. If you want your applique to disappear, you're going to want to use, and I couldn't find any clear monopoly, so I will get that. I have smoke monopoly. So S808 is the smoke monopoly, and we'll get the clear. You can type that in if you want the clear, and then when we get it, we'll throw it in your basket. So monopoly S808 for $8.99 is the smoke monopoly. And then we, when I applique, and I didn't ask Virginia about it, but when I do my applique for my, I did a Baltimore with Ellie Sienkiewicz, and we, back in the day, 80 weight was what we used because that's what they had. But since then, they've invented the Invisifill, which you guys, if you follow me, you know. The Invisifill is what I use when I sew on bindings. It just melts into your fabric so you don't see it. And so if you're going to hand turn, needle turn your fabric like Virginia did on this big one, you're going to want a thinner thread. So we do have, she had little buckets of, little baggies of bobbins that she had, that she carries around for her hand applique when she's on the go. So we do have some super bobs that are this is L style for your machine, but if you don't want to put it in your machine and you want it just for machine or for hand applique, this, I believe the super bobs are 60 weight, but it doesn't say anywhere on there, but I'm pretty sure that their bobbins are 60 weight. So S800 for $5 are this color super bobs. And then we have, this one is just pink, orange, and yellow. So pink, orange, and yellow, these are larger bobbins, pink, yellow, and orange for $5. So these will also work in your machine. These are for M-style bobbins. So you can
show the different sizes.
So this is an L style. So if you're going to use Miss Bobbins, you have to know what size your machine is. So these are M's. S800 is M's. 801 is L's.
No, you have to give it backwards, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. 800 is L's. 801 is M's. 801 is M's.
The larger ones are M's.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make it perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Peggy, do you want me to throw Super Bobs in your bag? Because I am not bringing these to Roseville. I have 101 other things to bring. Okay, Lynn, we're going with you to pick up your son. Okay, Connie needs to know what numbers the Thread Magic are.
What numbers?
Yes, S19. S19 is variegated.
Okay, Thread Magic 804
Yeah,
for the large one. Just the large plain one.
Maybe, Dorothy, this century would be
805
good.
for the machine ones. And 820 for the mix. You get one for your machine and then one regular one.
Okay, and then this is S816. So for those of you who follow us, you know what a D-twist thread is. D-twist is two 40 weight threads wrapped around each other to make a 20 weight thread. So if you're going to be doing a lot of black and white fabrics, this one is a great one because you get black and white evenly throughout. If you try to do two threads through your machine, which you can totally do, especially if you have the thread stand that we show you all the time. If we're talking about anything you're not familiar with, just put it in there. But we have a thread stand that has two loops for two spools, and you can run two threads through your machine. When you do that, though, one thread's going to lay a little bit underneath the other thread more predominantly. So one thread is going to tend to be more predominant. Whereas if you get the D-twist, they're both going to show together because they're twisted on the machine. So S816 is 1095. It's a 20 weight. It's great for doing the buttonhole stitch. S805. 805. What's 805?
It's for the machine.
Okay, I'll double check when I rewash this tonight. Okay. She might have already ordered it once today. Okay, so do you guys need me to go through the numbers again? I'm going to go real quick because I throw them back in the bucket. S816, 1095. Super Bob's L for an M machine, which is the bigger one, S801. Super Bob's for the L machine is S800. And if I had to guess by just looking at it, the L is going to fit in most of our machines. And then I have S811 is the smaller scissors from Karen K. Buckley. Precision and detail cutting, right and left-handed use. S810 is the larger one, micro-bladed tips, so your fabric won't fray as much. S809 is $29.95 for the medium size. I used to think that these were too big, that they would be too big and awkward and I wouldn't like them until Sandra Mullen, we took a class with her. I love this size, but it's more for cutting in bulk. So like Virginia said today, 4 layers of fabric with this. And then if you're going to do 8 or 10 layers, use this one. And then Thread Magic real quick. S804 is for the big tub with a thread cutter. S805 is for the 2 cubes you can put on the side of your machine. S820 is for the one for hand sewing and the cube for your machine. S807 is for Roxanne's glue-based it. Just a dab will do it. Hey, Victor, good to see ya. S802 is for the Sew Line fabric glue pen that we got Virginia demoed today. S808 is monopoly thread in smoke. If you want the clear, just put in clear monopoly. Yes, for sure, Dorothy. I keep them around too, but every once in a while I see that Devin's like cutting his hair with them. S813, 1095 for 4 sheets of Karen K. Buckley heat resistant template material. So if you want to trace your patterns onto this, that's great. If you want something not heat resistant, but you could use your pressing sheet, this is a great one because it's less expensive. S814 for $1.69 a sheet. So if you want this one, let me know how many you want. And then S826 is for the fusible that's on paperback, so you can run it through your machine, your printer. So if you're going to do a bunch of leaves, you can make trace leaves onto one page, right? Or if you know you're going to do a bunch of the birds, you could trace a few birds onto a paper and then just put that on your printer, send this through instead of paper, and then you have your fusible already ready. So that's super cheater, but super quick and fast. Then we're going to go over the threads one more time real quick. S815 is for kind of the evergreen color greens. S819 is more mossy greens, sea foamy mossy greens. S817 is the rainbow color that would look good on anything. So these are really good if you're going to be doing the buttonhole stitch and machine embroidery. S818 and machine applique. S818 is a beautiful orange and purple color. These are Fabulux, which are 40 weight. All it says is 40 weight. But I think it's a rayon. I don't think it's a cotton. And then S812 is for this luscious red and purple.
Same color as my car.
Yes. Raspberry, the same color as his car. Mm-hmm. S806 for $6.79 is 5 super nonstick needles, 9014. So this is if you're going to be doing applique on the machine with the thicker thread, like the 40 weight. The 90 is good because it's got a bigger eye for you to see. If you're going to be using the Invisifil, which is 100 weight, or the 80 weight, 60 weights, then you would want like a 70 needle, okay? S803 is $9. It's for an extra fine fabric pencil. So it says, for transferring pattern markings and marking quilting lines on fabric. 1 pink lead refill. So this is going to be good. I think it's pink, so I think, see that color there? So it'll be good on lights and I think on some darker colors. And then if you didn't join us, how much is the glue pin nonstick needles? The glue pin nonstick needles. Nonstick needles are $6.79, and then the glue pin is $7.95. So S802 is the glue pin, S806 is the nonstick needles. And you probably have the needles from a sale. We had the needles on not that long ago. The needles were S806. S806. And then the fabric pencil is 803. And the pattern, if you don't have the pattern yet, S824. And if you want to sign up for the class, even if you can't make the class on the 3rd Wednesday of the month at 9 a.m., it will be videoed as long as I remember to hit the record button. It will be videoed and it will be posted on the private Facebook page that you can go and watch for the next year, if not longer. Who knows what we'll decide to do after the year ends. We might find some. Virginia's always working forward, so she'll probably have a new project for us after that year, so we can keep sewing forever with Virginia. I hope. Okay. Then the other thing I want to show you before we start the auction style stuff, because this stuff here is all for Wednesday. You guys are going to crack up when I show you what's in the bag. It's just the way life is right now. So anyways, that's all for Wednesday sale. But we do have our Zoom on July 25th, 26th. So on July 26th, we have a Zoom. We're doing a pin cushion. So if you want the kit,
I'm sorry,
July 24th. Okay, so it's July 24th. So we're going to be making Grandma Catherine's cute little pin cushions. So you can get literally these will take you 5 minutes, maybe 15. So they're super cute little pin cushions. They make a great gift. We're going to be showing you how to do the little rows out of wool. and it's out of upholstery fabric. So everybody's going to get a different kit. So each kit makes 2.
Oh,
So
wait, is this for the date you're asking for that?
yeah.
Oh, it's like the 31st.
It's the 31st. Okay, she's going to find the real date, okay? The 25th, the 24th.
The 24th is for
The 24th is for the Christmas trees. We're finishing the Christmas trees, the wine bags, and the fabric bowl. So the 24th is the fabric bowl Christmas trees and a bowl. And July 31st is the pin cushions. So the Zoom is free. It's 1 to 4. We're trying to teach you something new every day. So this time we're going to be making a really quick project. We want to have quick projects you can have finished in a day. So S718 is for $11, and that includes everything you need, the walnut shells, the stuffing, the fabrics, and the wool for your little rose. So S18 is $11. If you just want the pattern, S19 is $5. The pattern does come in your kit with the stuff to make 2 pin cushions. So S719 is $5 and 718 is $11. So we want to make sure we get those in the mail to you right away so that you have them in time for the 31st. Okay, now we're ready for auction style. Wait, we'll do a few gifts and then we're going to go auction style, and it's going to be crazy. I've already warned Christy. She's got to pay attention so we can go fast. I will call you later about Roseville. If I forget though, Peggy, call me. Okay, so, here, we're going to do a couple of giveaways. Okay, so I have a super fun, I think these came from Lane Jenkins, but don't quote me. She's at the airport, so she doesn't know. So here we have tell me the name of your bird, and then we'll have, Christy will pick between you guys. But here is a super fun applique. It says, remove the applique before hand washing or dry cleaning your garment. But you can totally put it on a bag. You can put it anywhere. So if you have a bag, put it on. If you have a bird, put your name on there, and then we'll put you in the drawing for it. Otherwise, just say you want the bird applique if nobody has birds. I'll be there on the 26th to pick up my stuff and Katie's. Okay, perfect, Connie. Hey, Raylene, good to see you. Okay. Oh my gosh, nobody wants the bird applique. Anne wants it. I knew somebody would want it.
Brenda has 2 birds, she said.
Your 2. Oh, wait.
No, she's not too late. She was right before Anna.
Okay, wait. Now you got to pick between them. Put their names in a drawing. Here, Anne, sorry, I'm erasing your name.
Sorry, Anne, I love you, but you know.
Okay, she's being fair, okay? Bird applique for her daughter.
Look at this. All right.
Okay, she's putting your names into a thing. She's picking them out. Okay, who's the winner?
Brenda.
Brenda? Okay.
Unless Brenda doesn't want it.
I don't think she'd even put her name there.
After I did all that.
Oh, no, she did. She said Brenda has 2 birds.
I told you.
Brenda Harrigan. Okay, you girls are crazy. Okay, so we've got a Mexican star pattern, and it goes to Connie Wiggins. That looks like a lot of points for you, Connie. Look at that. I think we're more important than Jeff, too, Katie. I don't know who Jeff is, but I definitely think we're more important than him. Okay, and then we have a wedding. Oh, we've had, this was something she got from us. Okay, Carol Reichlick. And then we have a fabric painting with Cindy Waters. You want to pick somebody? Fabric painting, and it even says, do we have anybody named PJ? Because it was signed and autographed to PJ.
No.
Do we have anybody with the name a P that starts with a P?
Peggy.
Oh, Pamela.
Pamela.
Peggy, Pamela. Okay. Well, put their names in a drawing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have a summer bunting. Oh, cute little flags. And it goes to Joanne Garbarini.
Peggy.
Peggy? Okay, Peggy, you get the fabric painting book. If you don't want it, remember, if you ever win anything from us, and you don't want it, say, put it back in the pile. Or if you're cleaning out your stash and you say, oh my gosh, I will never make these, just let us know. She says, give it to Pam. Pam doesn't even go by Pam. She goes by Vinny, but I'm going to give it to Vinny. Okay. Pam, Vinny. Vinny. Just pretend your name's PJ, okay? Okay. All right, here. We've got more giveaways, but we've got some auction-style stuff in the meantime because we're never going to get through this. Oh, I'm not going to do this one because I had some more stuff to add to it. Here. Okay, I found some more Rick Rack upstairs this morning. So here is some Rick Rack. It's Jumbo Rick Rack S723. It's usually $1.50 a yard. You've got several yards here. Oh, I should have sent this with Karen for the sample she's making today. Oh, well. So S723 is $5. So this is auction style, girls. So if you want it, you type in 723 and how much you're willing to pay for it. So if you really want it, you could just jump right up to $12. And Christy is putting a timer on everything. So this is going to go for 2 minutes. Okay, so S723, $5 if you want it. And then while that's timing out, I'm going to start with some more stuff. So here is laces. So this one is a really kind of a thick one. You can see, you can't really see my hand through it. This one would be a fun one. I'm not sure what. You would definitely have to wear something underneath it, or it might be a little bit see-through. So this lace, you've got this big chunk of lace. This one's an elasticy lace. This is kind of reminds me of my mom's tablecloths, but it's got several yards of it, and it's got a really delicate leaf in it. So real delicate leaf. Several yards of that. So 535 is starting at $4. And then here's just a sheer piece of something. So 535 is $4.
1 minute on 723.
723 is at $8. I know, we got to get through this somehow, girls. So 535 is at $4 unless somebody's typed something in. That's for the laces here. And then I've got another bag of laces at $722. So you can bid on anything we're showing you. Coffee beans in the lace. Oh, they kind of do look like coffee beans, but they're leaves. So here is some peach lace. It's quite a bit, and it's a thick. It's a wide lace. Real pale, kind of rose gold, and then we have several yards of this lace here. Looks like that. Then some wired ribbon, gold and silver, and then some silver braid trim. Some more kind of a beigey trim. Okay, wait a second. This one is the same one as this one, but one's cream, one's white. And then here is a wider lace, big piece of yardage. So here's a big piece of yardage in this one. So this is S22 for $5.
$6 already.
Okay. So S723 goes to who?
Joan Jeffers, $8.
Joan Jeffers for $8. Joan Jeffers, I love seeing that you're on. Okay, and then Joan, let me know if you want me to mail it to you or if you want to come down and pick it up. Okay, Joan Jeffers for the Rick Rack. S535 and 722 if you want to set the timer. Okay, so those two you guys can bid on while I show you the next thing. S535 is for this pile of laces that Roger's not paying attention as I point to it.
I can't keep up with you.
Okay, well, here. I'm right here. My hand motion right here. Okay, 535 is right here. 722 is for this pile of laces. Okay, while she's got the timer on that, I've got 2 big chunks of fabric. I don't even know how many yards are here. This green is kind of a thicker canvasy. I don't know what the 46.95 is. We'll get rid of that. But several yards. This one's more of like a sateen, I'm guessing. I'm going to send it over to Christy, see if she knows what it is.
Yeah.
Sateen?
Yeah, I would say that. That's like a can.
It's almost like jeans.
Yeah.
It's almost like a green denim, but it's not. So those are those 2. And they're $724 at $5. So if you need backings, I think in the near future, guys, with everything going up, your milk is more, your gas is more, everything's more, you're going to have to get creative. So these would make great backings for pillows, great gift bags for Christmas. This, you could put some appliques on it and embellish it. It'd make great Christmas. Well, either of them would make great. I'm really into redoing the gift bags, reusable gift bags, because I hate my house on Christmas morning when there's paper and crap everywhere. If it was in a gift bag, I could just take all those gift bags, put them inside of each other, and then put them away.
Timer's up.
Okay, timer's up. So what do we have here? I have 535.
Victor for $6.
Victor for 6. And then I have 722.
Victor for 8.
Victor for 8. And then 724.
It's still going.
Okay, 724, she says, is still going. So these are for Victor. Here, I'm just going to take these. I'm not even going to put them back in the bag because they all need to be folded. I'm going to I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a new box for Victor so we can fold it up nice and small to ship it to Canada. Okay. So while that's going, I have a bag of felt. So crafty felt. Is Sarah Owens on? Roger, if I was there, I'd pour you a drink. What a trooper you are. Okay, this is a big, huge hunk of red felt. Like literally, it's like a big chunk here. Obviously, their mom didn't show them how to cut it to save the most because it's like cut weird. But so this is a big piece of red, and then you've got some golds and blacks and scraps and all kinds of fun stuff. I really don't know where all this stuff comes from. It just appears here, okay? As $725, $6. And then we've got this. I almost kept it for myself. The most beautiful pink lace, vintage, I'm sure. As 717, 4 yards for $12. So 717 is $12. So we have 724.
It's done.
724 is
Dorothy for $9.
Dorothy for $9. Okay. And then what is 725?
$8. Katie. Well, it's not over with, but
Okay.
Katie's the high bidder at $8.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is working perfect, girls. You have no time to think about it. Just bid on it. Okay, I only have one of these panels, the Nemo panel. So if your grandkid loves Nemo or you love Nemo, we have one of these panels as 704 starting at $10. 704 starting at $10. It's 36 by 44. 36 by 44. And Roger said we can only go till 5 o'clock today, okay? Oh, it is 5 o'clock. Oh, I have to go to the grocery store and get Phyllis dinner. Don't let me forget.
So these are the last two?
I guess so.
They have a minute.
Okay, you guys have a minute. We have Nemo here for S704 for $10. S717 is the roses. And S725. Oh, we still have 3 more bags of crap. Stuff. Treasures, I mean. Okay, let's see.
20 seconds.
Okay, did I forget anything? Oh my gosh, it's been an exhausting day. Okay, what do we got?
Okay, well, 717 is the Connie for $12.
Okay, 717. Connie who?
Oh, well, Dorothy just bid on it.
717 Dorothy?
Yeah, but give
Okay, I'm going to give Connie a minute.
Yeah.
Connie, you have a minute to rebid on it, okay? Quick. Okay, 725. Katie just bid. You girls, I'm going to give you another minute to rebid, okay? 704. 704 is...
704.
Okay, I'm gonna,
704 right now is at $15 with Joanne.
okay, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to do that. I'm going to pick some winners while you guys can see if somebody's outbid you. We're going to give you a minute so you can outbid them. Okay, so I'm going to do... I have this if you want it. I don't know. Just put your name if you want it, and then we'll do a drawing between you. So I've got this. It's of this. There's no way to do it. Okay, just put in the lady, and then Christy will pick between you. Okay. So it's a lady having tea. And then it's got little ones. It's for tea cozies and tea cozy handle. It's for tea cozies and a small quilt. Oh, I see it. So here's your tea cozy right here. Or you could just use the applique on something else. But this is your tea cozy. And then this is your small quilt. So if you want it, just put in lady, and then we'll do a drawing. Are you doing that? I'll write their names for a drawing, or you want to?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, and then I have, okay. So while she's doing that, for heaven's sakes, no need for a light box, trace stencil onto fabric and embroider. Oh, it really does say, oh, for heaven's sake. It's got a little template. You can see. Sometimes things are old but good. So it's got a template. So that's why you don't need a light box. And then you can embroider. I don't know if you can see those cute little angels. If you want the for heaven's sake, just put in you want for heaven's sake. Hey, Molly, we're glad you joined us. I know it's twice in one day. It's been an exciting day. If you have a DVD machine and you want this makes 2 different quilts. So it's Me and My Sister Designs presents Flower Girl. Also includes Sarah's wedding honeymoon in Las Vegas. So it's got 3 quilts, but it's a DVD or a CD. Probably a CD. Okay, let me make sure it's not my kids needing me. So if you want that and you still have a CD player, just type it in, okay?
That you Dorothy gave Connie wins it at $16. 717.
717 goes to Connie Kaufman or Connie Wiggins.
Connie Wiggins. And the winner of
Connie Wiggins for.
Oh yeah. And
Connie Wiggins for 16.
And the winner of Mary or whatever that thing is Connie Wiggins.
Connie Wiggins gets the lady.
Yeah, the lady. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know where I got the Mary from. And then the winner of the panel is to Joanne for $20.
Whoa! I should auction off everything. Joanne Garbarini, $20. Okay. And then fabulous felts. And then I've got, for heaven's sake, can you put Linda ABC and Mary Beatty. Okay, you can always, so if you're new to watching this, you can always go back and rewatch it. We'll leave the numbers on these, but only until Wednesday, because only till tomorrow, because we got to get it pulled off because we've got Wednesday's sale in progress. I can only handle so much chaos in my life. Okay, girls?
All right, Mary Beatty one.
Mary Beatty one, for heaven's sakes. What are we doing now? Yeah. Mary Beatty.
You told me to do it.
I know, but I didn't know what I said to put it on. Okay, that's Mary Beatty. Okay, and then I've got a CD. I've got, for the CD, I've got Lynn Bonner and Judy Moore. And then I'm making my, okay, I read that already. Okay, girls. So if you want to sign up for the Hollyhock class, which is the class behind us, just let us know. We'll get you into the class. We will be posting the Facebook. We've created a private Facebook page for that group, which Virginia will be monitoring along with Christy and myself. And then, okay, Lynn Bonner, you get this. Okay, so we will be posting that link as soon as I get a chance. So it might not be today, but I will try to do it today. Okay, and then let's see. Too bad, Linda. I just gave it to Lynn, but Lynn is quick. So Lynn, when you finish with the CD, give it back to me with Linda ABC's name on it so we can make sure we give it to her after you. We'll just keep passing it around, okay, girls? Okay. Is that it? Do we have any other announcements? Okay. Wait, who won this? Is the Virginia class the same week as the retreat?
Which is the felt.
Well,
7
Connie
to
Wiggins,
5.
I really hope it's not, but I haven't really looked that far ahead. Felt is 725.
Carol Reichlet is at $15.
Okay, Carol. Okay, so we'll have another live sale on Wednesday. Also, tune in Wednesday morning, maybe. Rosemary from the gal who did the twirly skirt and the selvage skirt and the aloha dress and the project bag. Rosemary's going to be coming through town, bringing me some patterns and things. So she's going to be fitting me for my selvage skirt. So we might video that live so you guys can see how she does that. That's going to be Wednesday morning, Mary Beatty, not too early, like maybe 10 o'clock. I might see if she can come in at 9:30 just because that's when I'm not interrupted by people actually coming into the shop to shop. 1, 2, 3. No, so Connie Wiggins, in August, there's 5 weeks. So the retreat is the week after the Hollyhock class. Otherwise, it would have been really fun because we could have all been together and done the Hollyhock class live with Virginia. But maybe we'll get Virginia to pop in one day at the retreat via Zoom while we're all together so we can show her what we're working on. Are we supposed to be done so honestly, Benny, you do not have to do anything. You can just join the class, learn the techniques, absorb it, and never make a thing. There will be people in the class that will do that. But for homework, Virginia did say, because some people need more guidance. So if you want, Virginia suggested that you guys make one applique block via machine and one block via hand. Or you could just do a leaf by machine and a leaf by hand and put it into your project book so you have an example. Because you know me, I'm big on examples in your project book while you're working on something so you remember the technique. So either way, have a block finished. You could do a bird block, a flower block, any block. If there's really something else that you have been hanging on to for 1,000 years and you want to applique that, go right ahead. But like Virginia says, if it doesn't fit in your quilt and it's not from her pattern, don't blame her, okay? But you're more than welcome to do anything you want. Lynn Jenkins, she says her dog always eats her homework and she doesn't even have a dog. I know, a lot of you have that same problem with your invisible dogs. I do have some glass head pins, Linda, ABC. I'll put those in your box. Okay, perfect. All right, I think that's all the questions. So we will see you guys Wednesday morning with Rosemary, probably 9:30 or 10. I'll let you know. I'll give you a little bit of a heads up, but it won't be before 9:30 because she won't be here before 9:30. And then she'll be doing a fit. I think she's fitting me for the selvage skirt. So if you have any other questions, type them in, and then I'll type the answers back to you when I get back to the when I get home and I rewatch this. Okay, let me see. Give the CD to Linda first, as long as she shares. Okay. All right. I'll see who's gonna work on the project first. All right. Have a good night. Bye. Love you guys. Bye. See you Wednesday.